And hello everybody, I'm here back again with the toad. Maybe you have seen my last video where I was doing a character sheet for this toad and also coloring it. There the focus was on coloring and in flat coloring, so if you haven't seen that video you can go check it out. And I'm back here again with Muffin, the three-eyed toad. This is the second part of a commission I have from a Twitch streamer called Daros the Toad. I'm also going to leave his link down here if you want to go check him out. He does let's plays of survival games and also horror and stuff. Just check him out if he's something you like to watch. And this here is his mascot or his pet called Muffin. So Muffin is a three-eyed toad. In the last video I made a character sheet for him. So this is part of the commission, making the character sheet for Muffin, also coloring it. And in this part I drew two different poses for him, or actions or details, however you want to call it. One, how he inflates and makes himself look like a balloon. And the second one is how he uses his tongue, and that his tongue, if you've seen on the sketch before, the tongue is split in the front. So yeah, the detailed drawings, and I'm simply going to make a line art here. It's going to be time-lapse. Now some advice for digital line art, which is something you cannot do when you're doing it analog, is because you have Ctrl-Z or Ctrl-Z, whatever, in Photoshop, you can just throw a line with a lot of energy. And if the line doesn't fit, you just go Ctrl-Z. And then you throw the line again. And then you go back. And if you just keep throwing lines until you're happy with what you've done. To do this, it's also good to turn around your canvas so that you always have a good wrist movement. And basically, the more your line can be in one go, the better it is. But sometimes you have to break up your lines. So strategically choose the parts where you want to break up your lines. And that is something I would say is learning by doing. I think you could make a whole theory where to break up your lines, but basically just go ahead and try out what works and what doesn't. I just do the same. And again, Ctrl-Z is your friend in this case. Also, when you throw your lines, it's better to just throw your line and focus on the energy of your line work. And don't focus too much on not crossing any other lines. So if you cross another line, you can go back and erase whatever went over the previous line. So the energy of your line is more important than sticking to a clear cut end. So yeah, I think that is all I would like to say about tips of my line work. In this case, I tried to be a little bit more cartoony than I made my character sheet. If you go look at the Twitch channel of Daros the Toad, you might even see the older drawings of Muffin. I did them in 2016 or 17. I did the first artworks of that toad, and I made the toad very cartoony, and in this case I went a little bit overboard with the naturalistic style. So the poses like the inflating, I want to give him back a little bit more of this cartoony feel, but I also like using these little texture strokes you see there on the arm and on this around the eyes, around the lips. It's just something nice I like to do. And also some of the original toad drawings were meant to be for animating, because I also animated his intro video while he was a YouTuber. So I had to keep it very, very simple. So this is a more exaggerated version of Muffin. So I hope you enjoyed watching this line art being made. And if there are any questions, again, always in the comments. And also if you have an idea for commission yourself, never hesitate to ask me. The worst thing that can happen is that I am fully booked and have to say no. I am always open for cool ideas. So yeah, I thank you for watching and that maybe I will see you next time. Bye!